My name is Margie, and my husband and I live in the picturesque hills of western Pennsylvania. This is the story of how we rescue an iconic, neglected dairy barn, rich with history and overflowing with possibilities. Hi guys, it is Margie from Reclaimed by Ramsey, and I think this is going to be our last video in the series of hashtag Reclaim the Barn, because guys, we've reclaimed it. We really have. You know that when we started this journey, I'm a city girl, not raised in the country, never dreamed I'd have a barn. And guys, if you have not watched our previous videos on how we got the barn and all the things that we've had to do to it, you're gonna wanna watch those for sure. And you know, you can always find out how to, when I'm doing a new video, because you can just click the subscribe button and click that little bell and you'll be notified every time I put up a new video. So if you're just joining us, just a little recap on the barn is we bought a barn that didn't have doors. They were falling down and it was filled with junk, and it's taken a lot of work to get it to look like it does now. But I always say that I got blessed beyond my wildest dreams, because never in a million years did I think that I would own a barn or be hosting vintage markets. But since I have last talked to you guys about the barn, this is actually our second vintage market that we've had. We actually had our first vintage market without barn doors on the barn, because we had to make enough money to be able to pay for the $8,000 for said barn doors. And we fixed the roof, and those of you who know, there were some cars in the basement of the barn, and we finally got those moved out. I won't say that the basement is reclaimed yet. It needs some serious love, but hopefully we'll make enough money here to be able to put some of that money into the basement of the barn. But this is the dream, guys. This is the, I'm sitting here with a few of my friends who are the best people in the world. Heidi from H2 Home Designs. If you don't know her, she's got a great YouTube channel. She has made some beautiful things. She's done some beautiful displays for us. And my friend Marianne from Old Homestead Finds. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but you can follow her on Facebook. You can follow all of us on Facebook, Instagram. We're on all the socials, you know. But we pulled together this vintage market, and guys, we have like 1,200 people coming. I'm a little overwhelmed, I gotta say. But you know, you just gotta go with the flow and just do what you gotta do. But it was so interesting at the last sale. A gentleman had come up to me and he said, "Are you the owner?" And I said, "I am." And he said, "You're not going to tear the barn down, are you?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, heavens no. We bought it so that we could save it, so that we could hashtag reclaim the barn." And he said, "Well, my grandfather built the barn." And I was like, "Get out, you're kidding me." And so God bless him, he drove home. He only lives a few minutes from here. And he came back and he got pictures of the barn raising. And check this out. It was 100 years ago in September. So it was September 1921 that this barn was built. So it is 100 years old. So that's why we decided to have our sale in September, so that people could celebrate with us the fact that this iconic barn has been here on this property for 100 years, and hopefully 100 more. As long as, well, I don't know what people are going to do with it after I die, and I'm not going to be here 100 years. So hopefully my children will keep the tradition going, or that some other entrepreneurial soul will buy it and do something with it. So I think that's all I have to tell you about reclaiming the barn. But I hope you've enjoyed this series. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I would love to hear from you. I read every single comment and I try to get back to every single person. And in case you don't know, all of our videos are not about reclaiming the barn. We actually do thrift flips, thrift hauls, furniture makeovers, crafty things. Add a little series on like the 5 things you need to know to be a furniture flipper, because that's what I do actually. I'm not a market promoter. This just kind of grew out of my furniture flipping business. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is Margie from Reclaim by Ramsey. See you next time.